Okay then. Hello everyone. It's me, Matt the Optimist. Ooh, the camera's a little bit off, but okay. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. I'm using my stepdad's camera, so then you can hear this video, and that means the mute is on, my video is on, and if not, then oh well. So I want you to know something very important. Let me see if I can get this thing back up. All right. I'm gonna get this thing back off here. All right. It'll be on right here. Hello. Yay. All right, good. So, I have a lot to talk about and why I haven't been on YouTube. Because I wasn't able since I lost my phone due to it being constantly trying to break a bit due to the heat. I had an original cell phone at the time. So, yeah, my politics have changed over the years since 2021. Hey, Glee, what's up? I am not a independent anymore. I am more progressive now. And the reason why I haven't been on here is because I didn't have a camera. So, not to mention that I was off hiatus a couple of years ago too, because I was trolled online on Instagram. So a lot. It caused me to melt down a bit, and that's why mom and I decided to be off the internet for a while. I was still politically independent at the time. I still had some right-wing talking points at times, but now, my views have changed. I made a thread explaining my political opinions. They're going to be different than when they once were. It'll be a long thread. Once I click on on this here, there's a chance that the live stream might end by accident. So I'm going to test it and find out if it works. And if it gets still if I'm still on live stream, I'll know. And if I'm on Twitter reading my positions and the live stream still works, then I'll keep going. So I'm going to Twitter in 3, 2, 1. All right, still works. All right. This is from 2022. My views have changed over the years, so hope y'all can see me. Gleet, trolling with Nasty. I didn't take part, but the clips of it were actually how I found your channel. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I have hyper empathy, and I'm a really sensitive person. So, yeah. Here are I'm going to talk to someone first, to friends of mine. Stick art. Hey, YouTube. I'm on live stream right now. My YouTube channel is called Matthew Optimus, and you can chat with me live if you want to. Thanks. All right. Thanks for subscribing, Glee. I appreciate the help. It means a lot. Managing monitors can support your channel. Close, including managing monitors, the users. Same standard monitors, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and yeah. Okay. Twitter at the time, looking in your feed, found some other interesting Thanks to you, like Mark Batanto. Oh, yeah, he's the guy who's been criticizing the MAGA cult for a while. That's really messed up, I think. So, yeah. All right. Here are my positions. I don't believe that racism was defeated, because systemic racism and police brutality towards black communities disproportionately is still an issue, and many black communities are still in poverty due to racist policies, and I oppose redlining. I don't think feminism is bad, and many leftists have advocated for feminism while addressing men's issues without dismissing the negative experiences that many women go through on a daily basis. I don't believe that the LGBTQ plus are grooming kids just because they teach students that LGBTQ people, just because they teach students that LGBTQ plus people exist. Also, I think LGBTQ people plus people are valid, and I acknowledge that trans women are women and that trans men are men. I used to believe in the term. I used to believe in the term wokeness years ago. Well, actually, I misused the term a lot. Now I realize over time that it's an overused term. I also think the term SJWs is an overused term as well. They both have lost their meaning. They've been committed so much by anti-SJWs online, and it's a problem. Wokeness just means being aware of injustice. So that's it. When it comes to movies, TV shows, comics, and video games, I do acknowledge that diversity, representation, and inclusion is a good thing as long as they are not at the expense of good storytelling, good world building, good writing, and good character development. I'm not a fan of Trump. He sucks ass. He's a felon. Good. I'm glad he's guilty. I'm not a fan of his MAGA cult. I follow a couple of leftists and a couple of anti-SJWs on Twitter. I agree with them on some things, and I disagree with them on other things. And that does not mean I endorse everything they do just because I follow them. I used to be a member of the Fandom Menace since 2019. And I used to like Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Cannell, The Star Wars Girl, Nerdrotic, Yellow Flash, and many others. Now I am no longer a member of that group because I recognize how toxic and grifty and insufferable a lot of them are. People like them make real nerds and real geeks look bad. I do want to hold Hollywood accountable for the poor quality of their entertainment products, but I would never make repeated videos about them 24/7 and grift off of them by spreading misinformation. I also acknowledge that climate change is an issue, and I think poor people deserve to be treated with dignity. I also support the BLM movement, not the BLM organization, because they're a greedy bunch within that organization. I'm very mixed on Antifa, but I support the Second Amendment, and I support gun control and social safety nets. I do believe that the Second Amendment should not come at the expense of American human lives, and the Second Amendment should not come at the expense of innocent students being killed while they're in school. I don't support QAnon or the Proud Boys, and I certainly oppose white supremacy, white nationalism, black supremacy, black nationalism. I don't really care I don't know very much about socialism, Marxism, or capitalism, or globalism, but I do know that I'm not a fan of Israel, and I'm pro-Palestinian. I'm against Israel's genocidal actions against Gaza and innocent Palestinians that are bombed because of it. I don't mind Israel defending themselves against Hamas, but their actions towards Palestine is really bad. It's horrible. Those innocent Palestinians deserve better. I don't believe in the Jewish question. I don't buy into the Great Replacement Theory BS, and I'm not a fan of the far left or woke schools, for they are the real intolerant left who vilify anyone who is not progressive or left-leaning enough. I used to not know who George Soros is, but I watched a video about him by another YouTuber I can't remember or articulate. And I do not give a fuck about Elon Musk. And I also don't buy into the whole anti-conservative censorship nonsense, because a lot of conservatives violate TOS a lot online, and they get banned for spreading misinformation. I also acknowledge that a lot of them get banned due to constant harassment against LGBTQ plus people online, spreading a lot of hate speech in the process. Also, not a fan of all the anti-vax misinformation online, and I'm not a fan of CNN or Fox News. Though conservatives tend to cry fake news when mainstream media reports facts that contradict their reactionary worldview tendencies, Fox News just does it way more. I also hate the red pill movement and the MGTOW due to their bad faith remarks towards women. I also dismiss toxic masculinity as a whole. The MGTOW and the red pill movement pushes the narrative that all feminists hate all men, not recognizing that it's only the toxic feminists who shit on all men nonstop, and it's giving the MGTOW and the red pill movement a reason to shit on all women because of this. I do support the Me Too movement because they want to hold rapists accountable, but I also recognize that many bad women and toxic woke skulls and feminists will exploit the movement to falsely accuse some men of rape and destroy their lives in the process. Because of these bad women and toxic woke skull feminists who exploited the movement to falsely accuse some men of rape and destroy their lives in the process, it gives sexists, misogynists, and MGTOW and red pill pillars a reason to hate on the Me Too movement because of that. I support the BLM protests, but I'm not of the minority of people who exploit the protest. But I'm not of the minority of people who exploit the protests to start riots and looting in the streets for giving conservatives a reason to push the narrative that BLM was burning down cities, while dismissing the majority of peaceful BLM protests. I also oppose the drug war because of innocent people who possess or sell certain drugs when they were not harming or threatening anybody. Were kidnapped by badged thugs and are thrown in prison because of it. A war on drugs is a war on people, and it's also a war on black people as well. A lot of black people were targeted by police due to the war on drugs. So that's just my opinion on this whole thing. So, Gleet, what did you think of my positions? If you don't like what I'm saying, that's fine. Try to be civil about it if you can. If not, oh well. Oh, I can add as a moderator. Go to channel, remove. Okay. All right. That's interesting events here. I hope other people are in my chat as well. All right. So, how are y'all doing today? I've done a lot of rethinking. I don't think I saw what you said. It's been a while, so I don't remember what I said anymore. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. So, yeah, this is something else. Also, I'm not a fan of Shadiversity. I mean, I do like some of his medieval sword videos, but I don't like but I like the fact that he's an anti-SJW now. Yeah, a lot of I got trolled a lot on Instagram, and I don't remember giving up my phone number at all. Someone must have found our house number and called our house 3 times at 3 a.m. 3 times. I was also falsely accused of a crime I didn't commit years ago, and my mom had to deal with it and talk to the police station about it, report to the police station about it. And I'm sure that the person who falsely accused me of threatening to hurt somebody was probably arrested by now. So yeah, this is a really messed up thing to do. It's something else. Yep. I'm just I'm letting people know about my live stream if people are available to join in or not. So yeah, it's an interesting event that I went through. I was completely traumatized back then. So I probably, oops, sorry. How's life aside politics? It's been doing good. I've been homebound for a couple of years, but now I was able to get out of the house now due to some modifications to our car. I won't go into details, to help with my anxiety and my panic attacks. I won't go into detail. But I was able to go to the library, Half Price Bookstore, Mod Pizza, and Goodwill weeks ago. So I don't know if the trolls gave up or not. Mom wants to make sure that I don't get trolled in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, if you've heard of Joshua Weisman, I know it's separate from what my live stream is about my story and all that. But, I just feel like chatting right now. So if you've heard of Joshua Weisman, he makes a lot of great cooking videos. And his But Better videos are pretty awesome. I know he can be pretty rude and condescending to his critics at times, but, he tends to mock. He just tends to mock them. Shut up. Yeah, he was a little rude there. But his cooking skills are awesome. He's a really high quality person. His expectations of certain foods are really high. His quality is just like up to here. So yeah. Also, I've been watching a lot of Jesse Jenner's and Steve Shive's Star Trek videos and Orange River's videos of Star Trek, and they're pretty good too. I grew up watching Star Trek when I was a kid, and I didn't really watch for much episodes. I only watched glimpses of it, and I watched the intros of those shows. So yeah, it's I started watching Strange New Worlds on Paramount Plus, and it's pretty good so far. I already finished the first season of Star Trek Enterprise, except for Visa the Voyages. I heard that episode was really bad. Didn't do the episode justice. Sorry about that. So, if you don't mind me asking, how's your life going so far, Glee? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the whole Acolyte cancellation thing, it's a mess. A lot of anti-SJWs were shitting on the show before it came out, and were shitting on it afterwards. They think the reason it got canceled was a bad movie, but we got a puppy last week, so I'm constantly cleaning up. Oh, okay. A lot of responsibility there, but I'm sure you'll do your best. I'm sure you'll take care of your puppy the best you can. So, Acolyte. I haven't seen a Star Wars show. My mom did. She thought it was all right. A guy named Agramella or Ant. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, essay YouTubers. He saw the film and saw the series, and he thought it was okay. Trying. Okay, just keep on doing it, and you'll be fine. And he's also called out Star Wars Theory, Critical Drinker, Nerdrotic. He's called out anti-SJWs on his video essays, and they're really good. I'm starting to like him. I can't remember what his channel's called, but let me look him up for a minute. His name is called Agramuglia. Agramuglia. That's what his name is called. But his name is usually called Ant. Just looking up on Twitter, or X for short. So I just wanted to talk about it. Maybe I might make constant videos, but they'll be demonetized. So maybe I might make other videos in the future. I didn't watch Acolyte, but I did watch some of these grifty YouTubers like Critical Drinker poking fun at it. I found them pretty funny. Ugh. Those guys are really bad faith people. They are grifters. They're grifters. They spread misinformation a lot. They are not a fan of how certain female characters or minority characters are portrayed in the media, and some of them don't even like them existing in media in general. And they use buzzwords like woke this, woke that, identity politics, DEI, or whatever the fuck. It's really annoying. I used to like them years ago, but I realized, but when I was watching a lot of the progressive videos about them, and after what I experienced in the Geeks and Gamers group page, that made me cry. And Bounty into Comics group page as well. They how toxic they were. It's horrible. Nobody deserves to go through that. Literally no one. They are, but you just take them off their word. They could be funny. A lot of the stuff I watched didn't agree with. A lot of people I don't agree with often. They're just funny to me. Okay, you can still watch them and you can still disagree with them and still find them funny. Fine. It's your life. Do what you want with it. Me personally, I'm just not a fan of them anymore. That's why I've unsubscribed to a lot of them now, and I haven't seen them on my feed since. Even the Quartering, he makes a lot of videos every day. He's just a really grifting piece of shit. Like, he tried to make his coffee company, but it didn't work out. He did some really shady things, and even peed in the basement. Yeah, he is at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, he sucks. Did you know that the Amazing Atheist unintentionally invented the anti-SJW genre years ago? And he made all those anti-feminist videos along with his anti-Christian videos. The first video I saw from the Amazing Atheist was called Anita Sarkeesian versus Butts. That's what made me laugh. His videos did make me laugh years ago in 2018. But, what can you do? He used to be an anti-SJW. Now he's not. He used to have millions of subscribers. Now he doesn't. So, what else did I talk about? Oh, yeah. Those Transformers stop motion videos I've been watching are pretty good. Like the one called Gigawatt, Rise of the Fallen. That one is awesome. Age of Mythology Retold is coming out next week. And Transformers 1 is also going to be coming out on September 20th. And the first and the second trailer, the two trailers were pretty good. And Christopher Hemsworth plays Orion Pax pretty well, along with the guy who voices B-27 and the guy who voices D-16. And Scarlett Johansson is playing Alita 1. I thought that was a pretty good fit. I do imagine Kate Blanchett voicing Alita 1 in my headcanon in general, and Natalie Portman will be voicing RC. So, yeah, that's interesting stuff. Because Transformers 1 is going to be a banger. If not, then I don't know. I've also been watching a lot of game walkthroughs on YouTube. Like, I have my own game walkthrough playlist and my video game review playlist as well. I was shocked to find out how obsessed I was with Transformers when I was a kid. While going through childhood photos recently, I also always got a Transformers toy in my hand or a poster in the background. Nice. I gotta show you something. Be right back. I have Armada Unicron here. He transforms into a planet. An eating planet. A planet that destroys and eats, consumes. Alright. Oh, too far. this is his brother, Primus. Primus is the home world of Cybertron. That's sick. That thing is huge. Yeah, I know, right? Primus is from the Transformers Cybertron toy line back in 2005. This is a toy that I was using for my avatar, YouTube avatar, back in my time as a YouTube reactionary, conservative, grifting idiot. Even though my channel was demonetized, I was very anti-progressive back then. This is from the Transformers Cybertron timeline as well, back in the early 2000s. This is Transformers Cybertron Optimus Prime. He looks pretty cool. No, I can't get him out that way. Yeah, Optimus Prime is pretty cool. Okay. I always liked your PFP with it. Yeah. Oh, profile pic. Got it. Yeah. Someone's also subscribing, I think. Someone else is giving it a like. I got a second one. This is my Chinese dragon. I love dragons. I call them Mushu. I also have a couple of sensory toys as well. Yeah. Oh, this is Unicron's Minicon. Dead end. He's awesome. Yep. I also have, speaking of sensory, this is also my Wooshie, my little plushie buddy. I call him Dumpy because he looks like a dumpling and all that stuff. Hey, welcome back. I love your videos. Thanks, man. My positions have changed. My political positions have changed over the years, so I'm not the same guy as I used to be. So don't know if I'm able to do screen recordings and whatever. Screen recordings or whatever. Friendly reminder: if you say anything, if to anyone in the chat in general, if you say anything bigoted or if you're rude towards one another or to me, I will block you, remove you from the chat. So it's just not about dissenting opinions; it's about boundaries. All right. Let's just get it out there. All right. So yeah, I've been watching. I've been reading some comic books as well from the library. I won't show you any comics right now because I don't want to reveal anything too much. Well, I finished one. It was called Supergirl Sins of the Circle. It was about this crystal lady getting revenge on Supergirl for being Kryptonian. And Supergirl Woman Tomorrow is the beginning. I'm still reading it, but I'm still probably going to get bored, I think. Also, if you guys heard of Star Trek Prodigy, it's a really good Star Trek show on Netflix. 2 seasons. You should look them up. Watch all the episodes. It's really dang good. And I started watching DS9 again. I haven't watched Voyager in a while. So Voyager's an entertaining show, but it is flawed. So is Enterprise. DS9 is awesome. TOS has its issues, but it's still good. I like Spock. He's awesome. I like Data and Worf from TNG. Deanna Troy's cool. Riker's cool. Picard's good speaker as always. I also like Odo. I like Quark. I like Kira, Jathia Dax. Cisco's okay. He's a bit of a hothead, but it's not something I agree with. So, yeah. I don't want to take too long on here. I get bored pretty easily when it comes to videos and live streams. So I'm going to head out now. So if you guys want to stay subscribed to my channel, that's fine. Then that's great. So I'm Matt the Optimist. Peace to Frall out.